China, a place of great diversity, one of the oldest civilizations on Earth. From the arts of the Tang Dynasty, historical tea houses, to masters of wushu. Join me as we visit Leshan and Chengdu in this 4-part series. If you haven't yet, make sure to check out part 1, where we started our travels in Guangzhou. We headed to the heavenly mountains of Yangshuo, and we wrapped up that episode visiting friends in Guoyang. Now we're making our way from Guoyang to Chengdu, which is our final destination. But along the way, we made a stop in Leshan, and we're going to spend 2 nights here. We took the high-speed rail from Guoyang. For the most part, all of our travel long distance was on the rail throughout China. It's very efficient and very affordable. The easiest way to explain this stretch from Guoyang to Leshan for someone in North America, basically it's a 3-hour train ride, and it's like going from the equivalent of Boston to Washington by train for as little as $5 to $7 US. So we'll get there in under 3 hours. If you were driving by car or by tour bus, it's probably about a 7-hour journey. It's crazy how fast you can get there. Leshan is situated in the southwest of the Sichuan province and is about 75 miles from Chengdu. It's nestled along the Min and Dadu River, surrounded by rolling hills and mountainous landscapes. It's very green and fertile here. Our reason for visiting Leshan is to tour the Giant Buddha and Oriental Park area. The Leshan Giant Buddha is the largest and tallest stone Buddha statue in the world. It stands at 71 meters tall, and it was constructed during the Tang Dynasty, listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's carved right out of the hillside along the river, which is made out of a red sandstone, and it took more than 90 years to fully construct. To get a full and good view of the Giant Buddha, you'll really want to take a river cruise. You can either book the cruise in advance or show up at the park like we did, and we purchased right on site. The river cruise will give you a full and unobstructed view for great photos and videos. Afterwards, if you like, you can head into the park area and walk along the Buddha and climb up the mountainside and go back around if you choose. Now, walking along the Buddha, for me, it wasn't ideal for photos since it is so large. You won't have a full image in scope. So we opted for the river cruise. We arrived early in the morning. Afterwards, we ate lunch at one of the many restaurants situated along the park entrance. And after lunch, we headed next to the Oriental Park, there's 2 separate entrances. So one is for the Giant Buddha, and then the one right to the left of it is for Oriental Park. So same entrance area as the Giant Buddha. Oriental Park is over 66 hectares. There's over 3,000 Buddha sculptures inside. It's a very beautiful grounds, gardens filled with ponds and sculptures. There's a cave that has over 10,000 Buddhas. There's also the largest sleeping Buddha in the world, which is over 170 meters long. And the park's really nice because it's not as busy as the Giant Buddha area. You can really spend the afternoon strolling and enjoying the fresh air and taking in the beautiful scenery. We spent a full day here visiting these 2 sites in Leshan and left really early the following morning to head towards Chengdu. We spent 3 full days in Chengdu. Our first day, after arriving from Leshan, we were a little tired, dropped off our stuff at the hotel, and we spent the day kind of lounging around, getting the lay of the area, and browsing different shops that were close to our hotel area. In the afternoon, we decided to visit the New Century Global Center, which is the largest building in the world in terms of floor mass. It's huge. It's a mixed-use building which hosts a mall, water park, university, offices, and so much more. It's out of this world. When you start driving by on the road, you kind of take a breath and are like, wow, it is massive. Walking into the building, you actually don't feel like you're entering a mall. The quality, architecture, and beauty takes your breath away. I never thought I would be saying a mall is beautiful. The entire inside of the mall is actually made out of this red mud marble or granite. I'm not sure which it is, but it's so beautiful. It feels like you're entering a palace. There's entire areas tailored towards children and teens with interactive games, play centers, high-end shopping, restaurants. There's just so much to do here in this mall. You could spend days here and not get bored. Chengdu is the capital city of the Sichuan province and is famous for being home of the giant pandas. The following morning we woke up super early and headed to the Chengdu Panda Base. I highly recommend visiting here if you're looking to see pandas. It's the largest panda base in the world. You'll find both cubs, adults, as well as red pandas here. We arrived just before opening time. It was already getting very busy, with lots of tour buses arriving. The best time to come and see the pandas is first thing in the morning. If you're traveling spring, summer, or early fall when temperatures are warm and hot, pandas do like the cool weather, so they're more active in the early morning time. For the Panda Center, you'll want to head right to the purchasing desk, and you'll need to purchase your tickets on the phone. And it does ask for information, so make sure, of course, you have your passports with you. Take your time to fill out your information, like where you're coming from, and then you can pay right there, and then you scan your QR codes to get in. It did take us a few minutes to figure this out. It wasn't too bad, but just a little confusing for a few seconds there. This is a full day activity. I do recommend bringing snacks, some drinks with you. There are some shops on site, but not a lot of meal and lunch options. The grounds here are in immaculate condition, and you can really see how much people truly love the giant panda. The grounds are kept really well, everything is well maintained, and when you look at the animals, you can see that their safety and their health is the top concern for everyone. Everything is really well taken care of, so you feel really good visiting and appreciating this beautiful place as well as the animals that are in it. No visit to Chengdu is without trying its famous spicy hot pot. If you want to taste the spiciest food in China, it must be Sichuan cuisine in Chengdu. It has a numbing and spicy feeling. It's spice flavor that's hard to describe. It is extremely spicy. Or hot, but it doesn't upset your belly like most spicy food that I've tried. We also attended the Sichuan Opera after having our hot pot, and we attended it at a local tea house. We purchased the tickets at the booth right here on site, and I have to say it was a very beautiful and emotional experience. I think I had a few tears in my eyes while watching the show. The beauty of our surroundings, of the tea house, the magic of the music and dances, beautiful costumes. It was just really enchanting. You sit together as a group with your family or friends, you're provided, and you sip tea while you watch, eating sunflower seeds. It really was a fun experience and warmed my heart, seeing people with their loved ones celebrating and enjoying a part of their history and culture. It made me think and reflect at how things are changing at home. We really enjoyed our stay in Chengdu, and I definitely look forward coming back to this beautiful city again. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of my China series. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Up next on our journey, we'll be visiting Xi'an and Beijing.